Hey, what's up, Boxhead? How y'all doing? Can y'all hear me? What's up, Cuz? What's up, Nisha? How you doing? What's up, Bay Smith? How you doing? Can y'all hear me? Give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me. Someone popped the question, bro, will it be hard getting loads with a new authority? Yes, it is. If you got a brand new authority, it is kind of challenging to get loads if your authority is under 100 and, under 90 days where you're doing the DAT load board. So yeah, it is a little challenging. Grab my ebook. I got the Ultimate Bundle Pack on sale for $149. I have a list of carriers in it that do work with people that has new authorities. So that's $149. So grab that. That'll show you. But it is kind of challenging to get loads when your authority's under 90 days. And of course, you already know it's 180 days if you're doing Amazon Relay. So, yep. Someone said, I have gotten to the stage where I'm paying for the DOT number. Can I book a phone consultation after I complete this step? Yes. The Wise Black Therapist. Yes, you can book a consultation. I have 30 minutes for $99 and an hour for $149. You can book all of those services in my link in my bio. Go to boxtruckshawty.com. But yeah. Someone said, big homie, can I get my MC and DOT number without commercial insurance? You can get it, but it won't be active. So if you get your MC and your DOT number and you don't add insurance on it, then you'll have an MC and a DOT number, but your authority won't be active, which means you won't be able to pull loads on the DAT load board. You definitely won't be able to do Amazon, even if you lease it on to somebody. When you get your MC and your DOT number, you have 90 days to order to add insurance before it goes back inactive, and then you have to pay again. So you do have to get your insurance, commercial insurance. Shelby. Yeah. Someone said, what do you think about the Fort Lauderdale area for your teaching? I think Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Orlando, Fort Myers, Tampa, and Jacksonville are the areas that's I pretty much know about when it comes to Amazon Relay. So my system, like a lot of people, I get that question a lot, like, does my system work where you're at? My system works nationwide. I don't know too many places that it don't work at. I've never met nobody that said it didn't work in my area. Because if Amazon's there, you got to remember, Amazon did a lot of market research, analysis, and they know areas that box trucks, semis will work at. If there's nobody making money there, then Amazon wouldn't be there. It's always, like I used to always say this back in the day when I first started, it's always somebody eating in your neighborhood, which means there's always somebody getting money with a box truck or a semi in your area, especially when you hear people complaining that, oh, I can't get no loads, I can't find no work, I don't know how to make money. And that's another subject I want to tap on tonight. It's so important on getting a mentor. Like I said, that's why I had my meet and greet in Atlanta on April 20th. Even if I'm not your mentor, get yourself a mentor. Don't cheat yourself by thinking you can do all of this by yourself without getting a mentor. A mentor will make sure you save a lot of money. I've spoken to people in consultation that spent $10,000, $11,000, $12,000, $13,000 trying to set up their company, trying to go the cheap route, trying not to invest in information. We go to college every year. We go to CDL school. We go to cosmetology school. We spend all this money on information and education. But when it comes to starting a business, you guys don't want to get a mentor. That is like mind blowing to me. Like, I just don't understand it for the life of me. I have never done nothing without a mentor major. I'm talking about t-shirt shop to real estate to logistics. Every single thing I did, I had a mentor. I'm not like they said, a fool got to figure it out themselves. I don't have to be a fool. I don't want to be a fool. I don't want to figure out. If somebody tell me, hey, if you're in Atlanta, if you're driving down 85 and you get to North Avenue, there's a pothole in the road. Stay out of the left lane. Because if not, it's going to pop your tire. I don't need to go ride down 85 and then run over the pothole and pop my tire. You see what I'm saying? Somebody already told me where the potholes at, where the curves are at. So that's what a mentor is. A mentor, we got to stop being cheap. We got to stop thinking that you don't have to pay for information like YouTube. It is more to logistics than getting an MC number, a DOT number, insurance, and a truck. It's way more. just way more. I'm trying to tell you. That's the easy part. Anybody can Google that. What do I need to do to start a logistics company? Go get you an LLC. I paid $200 for mine. Go get you an authority. I paid $680 for that. Insurance down payment, I paid $1,375 for that. And a rental deposit, $1,000. It's more than that. I can pay that for somebody right now. And if you don't get a mentor, there's a high probability that you will fail. And even like I said, you might not have like a mentor, like you have a mentorship classes from the person, but somebody that you can reach out to if anything happens, like, oh man, what is this? Why are the lows looking like this? Or X, Y, and Z. Just like in real estate, even once I done flipped my third house at this time, from the ground up, can tear a house down, I always still have a mentor named Tori that was at my event. I could always pick up the phone and call him, be like, hey bro, look, this rafters is not looking right. You know what I'm saying? What do you think about this? Oh man, you got to add hurricane ties. That's what a mentor is. Somebody that's more knowledgeable about the industry than you are, that can save you a lot of headaches and mistakes. So get yourself a mentor. Get yourself a mentor. I can't say that enough. Someone says, here, is there a way to do Amazon training through Zoom if you don't plan on driving a truck? I don't know nobody that do it. I thought about, trying to put together like a virtual class for the actual Amazon relay, but I just don't see how you will fully get the experience with the 2 or the 3 day experience that I have with the driver course in Atlanta. So I think it's best that if you go do it hands on. It's kind of like, I look at it like it's kind of like flying a plane on a simulator, or flying a plane where you're doing a virtual class of flying a plane. It's better to get that experience in person. Even if you can't make it to Atlanta, you definitely want to see what goes on inside of Amazon. And for you don't know, I have a 2-day and a 3-day driver training course in Atlanta, Georgia. The 2 days, you go to the facility, you get your badge, you get you how to check in. He show you how to load the truck, dock the truck, how to scan freight, put the freight on the truck, a lot of little tips and tricks. For the 2-day, you just don't go along with the driver over the road. When he leaves, you go back to your hotel, you go party, whatever you want to do. The 3-day is you do go with the driver overnight to make the drops at the post offices. It could be 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drops. It just depends. But you will get the full experience with doing the 3-day. A lot of people do the 3 days, but they might not do all 3 days, if that makes sense. So that's in the 2 days is $350, and the 4-day is $400. But I can guarantee you, if you go into Amazon and you've never been there before and you got your own account, you're gonna mess it up. So it's wise to, even if you don't do my 2 or 3 day, like I said, don't walk into Amazon unprepared. Find you somebody in your town, your city, that you can go shadow for the night, even if you gotta pay them. Don't be cheap. Pay this person for their time. Time is money. Nobody just want to do stuff for free. So if you know somebody in your neighborhood that's doing Amazon, say, hey man, I give you $200-$300. Teach me Amazon on how to load your truck and unload the truck. And that'll, it'll save you a lot of money in the long run. Someone said, do you know if the loads are good? And is it worth starting a box truck business in PNW area? I don't know what PNW area is, but like I stated a little bit earlier, starting a box truck business is pretty good anywhere. I don't see a lot of places that is not. Someone said, thank you, brother. Ultimate bundle pack. Yes, I forgot to say, I think I might have mentioned a little earlier. My ultimate for Mother's Day, I'm doing an early release, early discounted rate for Mother's Day. If you're interested in my ultimate bundle pack guide, normally it's $199 for Mother's Day up until Mother's Day. Having it on sale for $149. So $149, it comes with all 3 of my guides. A lot of information. You ain't gonna find this information nowhere else. Like I said, it's some really good information. It's not a course, but it's a guide. It's like dummy proof, foolproof. Call this person, you need your LLC. Call this person, you need your authority. Gas card person. Call this person if you need an ELD. Call this person if you need compliance. It's a step-by-step guide. It's not a course. It ain't no busy work. You got to take no tests. It ain't no fluff. I ain't telling you about the industry, how much money, X, Y, and Z. It's strictly to the point, all meat and potatoes, Amazon relay, how to book loads, how to scale your company, how to pay your drivers, how to find drivers. If you're looking for a driver, I got a driver description that's already in there. You copy, paste it, put it on Indeed. I guarantee you'll have 30, 40 applicants in a day or 2. Like the ins and outs, what time to get early loads, what time to look at the load board. And it also covers like the tips and tricks on how to be successful with Amazon. And then it also has my dispatching guide in there that you could do Amazon relay at night And then you can do the DAT load board to get back home. Some areas is really good, some areas is not as good. But all of that for $149 right now for Mother's Day. You know, my mother passed away, but I'm a sucker for mothers. So, you know, I like to help back, especially with single mothers. Someone said, is North Carolina a hot spot for box trucks? Yep, North Carolina got some of the cheapest insurance when it comes to commercial insurance. Like, that's the state where if you know somebody there or you can register your business there, North Carolina got dirt cheap insurance compared to like other Southeast, like especially Florida. Florida got pretty high insurance. Pennsylvania does, and Cali kind of got a little bit higher. But Louisiana also has high insurance. But like I said, North Carolina is pretty good. How do I dispatch for a new cargo van driver? That's a good question. I don't really mess with cargo vans. I'm not familiar with it, so I'm not going to lie. When it comes to cargo van, that's somebody you guys will have to reach out to. My trucking sister Trucking with D. She's the one that's the queen of cargo vans and Sprinter vans. I don't know nothing about them, to be honest with you. And see, that's the thing about it. There ain't no competition in this industry with me and my fellow people. If I don't know something, I pass them on. If this person is semi and I can't do it, I'm going to pass that person on. I'm not going to sit and, BS you if I'm not familiar with it. So that's definitely a lane that I'm not familiar with. What's up, Johnny? How you doing, bro? Yeah. What's your cousin's Instagram page that does the relay semi? That's not my cousin that does it. His name is NY Finest. That's one of my homeboys. And then Jason Sam Corp. They do Amazon relay with the semis. And you can just look at any of my posts. He always commented on my post fires, whatever. His name is NY Finest. But he's the one that the crazy thing about it is, if you came to meet and greet, he's been doing Amazon relay before I even existed, like 2 years before I even existed. So this guy been doing it like 6 years now. So that tell you that the consistency of Amazon, and he only does Amazon relay with semis. So that shows you this guy been doing this for 6 years, making money with Amazon relay, while people on the internet crying, saying you can't make no money with a semi, the industry's dead, X, Y, and Z. Hey, get yourself a mentor. You want to make you some money. Someone said, I broke my authority after 7 months. When I'm back active, will I start with 7 months? No. If you revoked your authority and then you reinstate it, you're going to start from day one of insurance. So that clock starts all over again. Someone said, where do you get your trucks from? I rent all my trucks, so I don't own any of my trucks. Ryder, Enterprise, Budget, Penske are the 4 major ones that you can get a truck rental from. Someone said, did you just say you come into Atlanta? Shelby, no, I live in Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. That's where I'm located. I was talking about my 2 and 3 day driver training. That's what's in Atlanta. I'm located in Atlanta. Someone said they just bought a brand new Amazon opening up this year in the Tri-City, Washington, D.C. area. Do you think that's a good idea in that area for Amazon Relay? Once again, everywhere I think is good for Amazon Relay. Amazon just surpassed, I think it was UPS, as the largest last mile delivery in the country. Amazon is huge. They ain't going nowhere. They're super big. They keep expanding. You can have, I guarantee you, somebody will say, hey, they're building an Amazon around the corner from me. That's what Amazon is doing. Amazon is trying to take over. Amazon is its own little ecosystem. Amazon is not like the DAT low boy. I don't care what nobody say. Amazon, on average, pays more than DAT. DAT, you lucky to get a low paying $2 on the DAT. You lucky to get a low paying $1.50, $1.80 with a box truck. With Amazon Relay, you can get a low paying $2.50, $3 all day long. With the Amazon Relay. It's just so much simpler. For you guys that don't know, you got over the road, which means you got a box truck, you got an authority. You're going from Atlanta to Charlotte, from Charlotte to Virginia, Virginia to Ohio, Ohio to Chicago. You driving all around, maybe 20, 30 days of the month. You're on the road. You need dispatch. You need a dispatcher if you're driving, because you can't be driving the booking loads. Not that it's impossible, but most people that do OTR do have a dispatcher, which means you have to pay somebody 10% to book your loads for you. Then you got to use a factoring company, which means when you get paid, you got to submit that to a factoring company. That's 2 to 4% of your money. Then either you got you're going to sleep in a truck with a pillow or a sleeper, or however you do it, or you're going to get a hotel, which is lodging, and you're away from home. Time. Remember, time is money. All of these things just to make less than what you can make with Amazon don't make sense to me. When you can do Amazon Relay, even if you're under 180 days, I offer a masterclass that you can join on to. But with Amazon, there's no factoring, which means Amazon pay you every week. There's no paperwork. There's no brokers to talk to. There's no dispatcher, no factoring. And you could be home every single day. I've been doing this for 3 years. All of my drivers, I've never had a driver spend the night outside of his house, ever. So all my drivers come back home, so I don't pay for lodging. They're happy because they're home. They got a significant other. They got kids. They can see those kids and, see their family. You can make all the money in the world, but if you don't have that time to spend with your family, money is irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to make millions of dollars, or let's just say realistically, if y'all was making $200,000 driving a truck, but you never home to see your kids, your wife, your family. I don't want that. I'd rather take a lesser amount of money just to be home with my kids, family, and friends, if that makes sense. So money ain't everything if you don't have the time to spend it or the health. So that's the difference between Amazon. You book a load, you ain't got to go through a broker. You book that load is yours. It's instantly yours. On Friday, I don't have to call Amazon, text them or anything like that. My money's in my account like clockwork. And it's super easy. Like I said, I get to spend the whole day to myself. You know what I'm saying? I spend less than an hour, less than 30 minutes a day running my whole entire company. So with that being said, it's the simplicity of Amazon Relay. You can do this while you have a 9-to-5. You can do this if you're in school. You can do this as a single mom. You can do this while you're doing anything else. So it's a real simple business to start. Someone said, what are some of the brokers that will allow you to haul with a 2-month-old authority? I got a list of them. That's also, like I said, I can't just sit and list them, but I have a list of brokers that will work with new authorities under 90 days in my ultimate bundle pack guide, which is on sale for $149 for Mother's Day. It's on sale up until Sunday for Mother's Day. For you guys that don't know, I do have my next masterclass. I skipped the month of May. My next masterclass is in the month of June. June 8th is my next masterclass. My masterclass is $9.99. It comes with leasing on options after the class. If you're in compliance, you have everything up and running. This class is for people that are already up and running. Some people might already be doing Amazon. Some people might be 30, 60 days in OTR. Get sick if I get a bunch of those in my class. They've been doing 30, 60 days with Amazon, not Amazon, with OTR and realize it ain't for them. Then they join the masterclass so they can lease on till their authority hit 180 days. So you could be brand new and join the class. You can have stuff up and running and join the class. It's $4.99 to start or reserve your slot. Then pay the remainder amount prior to class. And it also comes with my ultimate bundle pack guide. With that being said, the class is a long class. It's 7-8 hours. I think our last one went to 8:15, if I'm not mistaken, or 8:45. I can't remember. But it's a lot of valuable information. Like I always constantly tell you guys, a Benz is a Benz, a Hyundai is a Hyundai. It's the reason why value. So when you see people that even, I don't know, just saying, if you see cheaper services or cheaper thing, that does not mean it's the same information that you're going to get from that person. With that being said, I'm going to stand behind it. I got the best masterclass when it comes to box trucks in the industry with Amazon Relay. That's a fact. So do your homework, do your research. I'm tired of being a company driver anymore. I know that's right, Emily. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And nothing wrong with that. But I am a huge advocate of telling people to keep your day job, because I get a lot of consultations, and my consultation people are like, oh, I'm ready to quit my job. There's nothing wrong with keeping your job and then making money passively with your company. What I did before I quit, because, my mother's passed away, my dad has passed away. I don't have, I'm the type of person, I said in an interview, I'm the type of person you see going over the tight ropes. If, the clowns, when they go over the tight ropes, or the circus people, if you have a net, somebody that can catch you under that net, then guess what? You can do tricks on the bikes, and if you fall, guess what? There's a net. My whole life, since I was 18, I ain't have no net. I ain't have nobody that can help me. So with that being said, me and my kids depend on me. So I always had to make sure I'm making moves, and that's what lit the fire in me to be like an entrepreneur. So when I was working in corporate America for 16 years, I kept my day job until I saved up enough money to last me a year, that in the event of anything happened with logistics, I would be able to survive a year and just go find me another job. So never just quit your job. See, a lot of people fail in their business, but they quit their job, and now they're looking for their job to supply their lifestyle and pay their rent, pay their bills. And starting off in the beginning, it might be hard. So I always tell you, keep your day job. Or even if you have a job, I speak to plenty of people. If you got a job, put a driver in that truck. Put a driver in that truck. Start making money passively. Start with one truck. 2 or 3 weeks later, you get the hang of it. Scale up to a second truck. Scale up to the next truck. The name of the game that nobody want to tell you is making money passively. You can make all the money in the world working, but if you can't enjoy that money, like I said, with your friends and family and loved ones, it means nothing. So put somebody in that truck, start off, save up your money, then quit your day job. So I'm a huge advocate of keeping your job until you make that money. Someone said, Box Truck Shawty, I took your masterclass back in March. I'm ready to go. However, I'm having problems booking loads because I'm a new authority. Do you have any recommendations where I can go to? Rob, if you're trying to book loads with the DAT load board, look in that guide and look at those in the list, in the Ultimate Bundle Pack guide, and then reach out to those people. But if you took the class, then my best suggestion to you is to lease on. Finish the process, what you need in order to lease on. That's the easiest and quickest way, so you don't have to even worry about the DAT load board. Someone said, do you offer classes for dispatching as well? I do. So if you want to dispatch, I have a dispatch guide, which is also $49 on my guide. And if you reach out to me, you can reach out to me, and then I can send you the link so we have a dispatching class or a consultation to show you how to work the dispatching the DAT load board. Big Huncho in the house will be up and running soon. So excited about everything. What's up, Huncho? That's one of my day ones, man. Been rocking with me for a long time. He about to get up and running. I can't wait for him to get up and running, man. Like, I really want to see, people win. And I catch a lot of hell. Y'all probably don't even know, like, the hate I get for trying to help people. The hate I get from the gatekeepers that don't want y'all to succeed. They don't want y'all to make no money. They don't want y'all in the industry. And they don't want information like that. That is so crazy to me that people will gatekeep and they don't want to see other people make money. I never could figure that out. I don't want to be the only one with making money. That's why all my friends and family, I got them into logistics. You know what I'm saying? My cousin, he already was making money, but my cousin, my best friend, my other cousin, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody that I rock with, they either touching logistics or they doing something with real estate, one of the two, if that makes sense. Box Truck Shawty's the realest in the game. I reached out to bro when he was 1 million grossed in trucking, and he answered. He legit wants everyone to win. Everyone else is cap. Lost 100K on your own. Lose 100K on your own. Thank you, OF360. Thank you. I really appreciate that, bro. Yeah, I still do, man. I still answer DMs. People stop me when I'm out. I still have conversations with them. I'm the most down-to-earth, humble person. If you ever see me out, I'll just say what's up. But I love to help people. I really, really, genuinely do. There's nothing wrong with everybody being rich, or everybody that want to be rich, I should say. When trying to book a load, they ask for a W-9. Every time I book a different load, it is going to be a new W-9 filled out, or I just need to fill out one. Yeah, it's called your carrier packet. You just need to fill out your carrier packet, and when a broker speaks to you, you just send them your whole carrier packet. It has your authority, your insurance, all of that stuff in your packet that you already just have saved onto your phone, and you just send it to them. Azarko, I don't know why I messed up your name. How can I book your course? Good question, boy Johnny. You can book my course by either going to boxtruckshawty.com or you can click the link in my bio. All my services is in the link in my bio. Like, you can go read my Forbes article. You can watch the news. Oh, yeah, by the way, I didn't come on last week. Last week I was on Fox 2 in Detroit on the news. That's my first time being on the news. I was a little nervous, but it's still a huge milestone. So that was a great accomplishment. But like I said, I'm about to be in Rolling Out magazine. I think in the next week or two. Like, I'm just trying to educate and let everybody know about logistics and how it changed my life. So I don't want you guys to think and see, like, some people might say, oh man, I thought you was stuck up, or I thought you was X, Y, and Z, or bragging. No, I'm not bragging. If anybody who knows me, who've known me, I've always liked nice cars. I had a nice car since I was 19, an Acura Legend Coupe with 18-inch Momos, chrome, you name it, GS's, Lexuses, drop-top Lexuses. I've always liked nice cars prior to being Box Truck Shawty. I've always liked sneakers. I've always liked jewelry. I've always had Jordans. I've been a Jordan fanatic my whole life. So I've always liked the same thing I like. So don't look at it as bragging. Look at it, these are the fruits of my labor, and this is just the things I like. I like cars. I like traveling. I like sneakers. I just like money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like money. So with that being said, that's Some people say, oh, I thought you was flashy or just this and that. I've always been this way my whole entire life. It's not flashy. Like I said, it's the fruits of my labor. I always had nice $100,000 cars for the last 12 years. And sneakers and jewelry. That's it. Like you see the picture I posted when I was 19. I had a little bit of cash, had a Cuban link, and the same Jordans. I got them same Jordans. So just think about it like that. But yeah, I'm a real down-to-earth, humble person because I've been broke. 2019, like y'all heard the story probably 100 times, but I was homeless. You know what I'm saying? I just was flipping houses, blew through all of my money, went through a divorce, nasty divorce. Me and my ex-wife, we super cool now. But with that being said, I got wiped out. Credit card debt, you name it. Like I was literally on my cousin's couch in 2019 while I was working. A lot of people knew that, but you know what I'm saying? I always kept my head up and I never was like, I don't always never look at the glass like half empty, always half full, because it could always be worse. Anything could always be worse. Like when y'all hear my story, my real story one day, y'all be shocking the shit I done went through. From being robbed, door kicked in, being in a fatal car wreck, losing my birth mom, losing my adopted mom, all of that. So I'm not a pity party. I ain't gonna sit here and be like, feel bad for me. I'm super excited the way my life turned out. Wouldn't change anything in it. With that being said, if I can do it, you guys can do it too. There's no difference between me and you or anybody on here. Is that just that I decided to take a risk, a chance, and bet on myself. And that's what I've been doing, and I'm gonna continue doing that until my time is up here on earth. So, but yeah, that's how you book a course with me. Like I said, my ebook is on sale for $149 for all the single mothers or even the fathers. You want to buy your baby mother, you want to buy your wife a book, buy them the Ultimate Bundle Pack Guide. What better gift to give them a business or something that they can start a business? You know, perfume's going to be perfume, flowers going to be flowers. But hey, give your sister, give your mother, give your aunt. Say, hey, look, I bought this for you. Start, even if they don't want to start right now, they can start it later. It's a downloadable PDF file. And like I said, I skipped the month of May with my masterclass. So the next one is June 8th. And to be honest, after June, I don't even know if I'm going to have one in July or August. But y'all don't know, June is a great month for logistics. So all you guys that's on the fence about should you start now? Yes, June have Prime Day. And Prime Day, Amazon did $13 billion, which means the rates go up in June just like they do in peak season. Then if you miss June, we got another one in October. And of course, you need a little season when school start back up in August. But June and October. Then in October, of course, you got peak season. For you guys that don't know, look, go look at my page. Go look at my reels pinned up. I think I made $413,000 in the month of October, November, December. That's in 3 months with trucking. And then that's when I scale up to 10, 12 trucks. So the good thing about renting a truck is you can start off with 1 truck, scale up 2, scale up to however many trucks you want to. When it comes to September, October, if you planning to scale up for the holidays, that's the best time to get your trucks and keep your trucks during that second Prime Day that's in October. But like I said, $413,000 in 3 months. So a lot of people complain about, oh man, in January and February, the market kind of slows down. But yeah, if you made $400,000, you can chill in January, February. You ain't got to go hard. So it's a system with Amazon Red. It's a system with logistics in itself. Someone say Amazon, tips. What's up, Trucking and Tiff? Amazon driver training in Atlanta, 2 days on site, $350, and 3 days, $400 to ride along via link in the bio. What's the most affordable insurance for box truck? There isn't a most affordable. There is a broker. So I never recommend calling directly to Progressive, National Indemnity, none of those companies directly. Even if you end up with them, call and get you a broker. The broker will get you the best rate because they have relationships with it. I look at a broker like this. You can go get a $100,000 car from the Benz dealership, right? Or you might have a homeboy that got a dealer license, which is like a broker, right? And he can like, man, I can get you that same E-Class that you're going to pay $100 at the dealership for $80,000 if you come through me. Same car, same stuff. That's what it is. A broker will get you a discounted rate when it comes to insurance. And if you need a broker, you can book a consultation, or it comes in my guide, the Ultimate Bundle Pack. That's what's on sale for $149 until Sunday. Someone said, what if they just doing delivery from house to house from Amazon. Well, that's a different part of Amazon. So that's a good question, because I get that question a lot as well. Amazon Relay is different from Amazon DSP. Amazon DSP is when people see the Sprinter, the Amazon truck, cargo vans, whatever you call them, and you see the purple with the vest on, and they come delivering packages either to your building, your office, or your home. That's Amazon DSP freight. Completely different. That company, to start that, what you got to do is, I don't know if it changed, but I know it used to be, you used to have $40,000, and then you buy into Amazon, and then they give you a route, a region to actually run, and you kind of like, you working for Amazon as a subcontractor, you own the trucks or leasing the trucks from them or whatever, and you have to hire people and stuff like that. Now, that part of Amazon has a background check, because anytime you go to somebody's physical house, then there's a background check involved, like UPS, FedEx. You just can't go work with them having a background like a felony or, parole or probation. Amazon Relay is completely different. Amazon Relay is when you either have a semi truck, a box truck, or a 16-foot box truck, which is called a cube truck with Amazon, and you can pick up that freight, and then we deliver that freight to either another Amazon facility, especially like in the Midwest and the Northeast and Cali. Y'all have a lot of that. Or you will be picking up that stuff from the distribution center, and you will actually be taking it to a post office. And it can either be one post office, 2 or 3. It just depends on how many post offices. There's no background checks for Amazon Relay. There's no background checks because when you're subcontracting with Amazon, you're subcontracting with your business, not your personal name. So there's no background checks. Like my second driver, you'll probably heard me say the story 100 times. He was on the second or third, I don't remember which one it was, but he was on parole. He came by my job, saw my trucks behind my job because I was working, still had a job, had 4 trucks lined up behind my office at my job. And he was like, man, you do box trucks, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, man, I got a trumpy with Amazon. He was doing something else that he ain't like. So he came back like a couple weeks later, like, man, I'm ready to work. So I got him a job. He was one of my drivers. And basically I had to write a letter to his parole officer to literally let him cross state lines, even though he wasn't spending the night, but because he was going to cross into Alabama, and just because he was going to cross into Tennessee, you have to get permission when you're on parole. So I had to write a letter with company and explaining everything to him. I had to actually physically speak to his parole officer to be like, yeah, it's a legit company. He had to do research on the company for me to allow him. So then he was my only driver that I had to pay with a physical check because they want to see them getting a check in their hand. So I did that with him. So like I said, no background check at all. All right. What's your cup? Somebody already asked me that. June 8th, masterclass, $9.99 or $7.50 if you purchase the ultimate. Yeah, I forgot to say that. If you already purchased my ultimate bundle pack guide, it's only $7.50 to actually get into the class. You can shoot me a DM, or you can shoot me a message at info at Box Truck Shawty. Info at Box Truck Shawty. Tell me your order number that you already purchased the ebook, and I can send you the invoice to $7.50, or I can split it into 2 payments, either or. Gave me enough time to answer my question. It said, gave me enough time to answer my question. I was brand new at the time. Not everyone is like this, especially in Atlanta. Thank you, OF38. Thank you. Is it common to have a rejected load? No, it's not common. You do not want a rejected load. So that's why the importance of where my business partners who I lease you on to, they only want people that came through my masterclass because they want to make sure you've been properly trained. You've been in compliance, like you know what you're doing. Because in my masterclass is just not a class you sit up there and I sit and talk. It's just not me. So I come on there, like I said, I show you how to start your company, set up your company. We actually pull up the physical load board. So we pull up Amazon Relay's load board, and I show you how to book a load. Because most people get confused when it gets to the load board. They don't understand how to read a load. They don't know where that load ends. It might not be as far as they think it is, and that's why a good load could be sitting on the board. Show you how to read the fuel surcharge, how to figure out your deadhead, how to figure out how to book loads that you're profitable. Just because you're booking loads don't mean you're profitable, right? So we show you how to book loads and, have an equation to show you that you're profitable for your company. Then after that, we take a break. Then I come back. It's an interactive class. You get to ask as many questions as you want to. We don't leave out of this class until all your questions is answered. There'll be people in the class that's asking questions that you will be like, man, I never even thought about that. Then y'all get to interact during lunch and after the class. Then after that, My business partner comes on and talks to you about the DAT load board, show you how to use the DAT load board in conjunction with Amazon. Because sometimes you can book a load with Amazon at night, get to a certain area, and then use the DAT load board to get back home so you're not coming back home empty. We cover that in its entirety. Then my compliance officer come on, my other business partner, and she covers what you need to know, the ins and outs, hours of service, what you need to have in the truck, driver qualification file, pretty much everything you need to be in compliance. Because if you're not in compliance, I guarantee you in a year, you'll be, not even a year, probably less than 6 months, you'll be out of business. And then I have a tax accountant that comes on that tell you how to structure your business and company the correct way. Pacific Northwest. If you're talking about Cali, Washington area, yes. Chicago and Indy are a good area. Yeah, Chicago's a real good area. I remember when I first started, I wanted to get into the Chicago market. Thank you for answering my question, brother. No problem, bro. You're welcome. Washington. Yep, Washington's good. Let's see. Brokers for day one. I don't know what that means. What do you mean dirt, low pan? Somebody answer somebody's question. You know anything about Load Link? No, I do not. Never heard of them. Let me see. Can you do a box truck business in the U.S., but you live overseas in the country? Yes, you can. I helped a guy from Germany, helped a guy from Trinidad, and somebody else, I think it was in Canada. So yes, you can set up your whole company and run it. And matter of fact, I don't know if they're on here, but I have a young lady, they're setting up their company, but they're planning to move back to Jamaica where they're from and run their whole company virtually. So yes, remember, with logistics, you don't have to be where your truck is at. Think about this. In that first year of me starting working, if you look at one of the videos, it's like maybe, I don't know, 7-8 months before my driver even met me. Like, I never even met my drivers in person. I can't even tell you how they look. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you don't have to be where you're at. You can set this business up and run it remotely because everything is done from your cell phone or your computer or Wi-Fi. But you can run the whole company from your cell phone. Someone said, I'm in New York and don't want to do over the road. Jump on, man. Join my class. Join my masterclass. My masterclass, I guarantee you, like I said, you're not going to find a class with this much information. With that being said, if you don't want to wait 180 days with Amazon Relay, join the masterclass. You won't be let down. You will be happy. You'll be like, you know what? This was well worth every penny of it. Someone said, my MC is 9 months old and I can't get approved for Amazon. I had to switch and get the 2 million insurance. Is anybody I can talk about? Yeah, you have to have the 2 million. So that's probably why after the 9 months you probably didn't get on. I don't know if it's anybody that you can talk to because Amazon is hard. But DRIS one, you probably want to contact RMIS. That's the people that handles insurance related questions for Amazon. Having a hard time getting an insurance quote due to them requesting a VIN number before a quote, but renting an authority gets active in a week, went through the third party in the bundle pack. A VIN number, I can get you a VIN number, Chucky. Just shoot me a thing. I'll show you how to get a VIN number. Georgia is Georgia is hot. That's why you can always get lows. Yep, Georgia is good. You know, everything comes through Atlanta. Makes sense. Time is everything. Lose a lot of being on the road. Yes, you do. Someone say, can you make money by owning your truck company to rent? Yeah, you can. Like I always tell people too, I'm not, a lot of people think that I'm just anti-owning a truck. I'm not anti-owning a truck. I'm anti-purchasing a truck if you can't afford to pay for the maintenance. Most people mess up or go out of business between two things, what I've noticed in logistics during the 3 years. The number one thing is they don't have a mentor. I don't care if you buy a truck, you rent a truck. If you don't have the correct information, you're going to fail. You got a high chance of failing. Just think of anything. Like I always say this, but just think of anything. Somebody coming to your job tomorrow and they think they're going to do your job. I don't care what your job is. If I show up at your job tomorrow, I don't care what you're doing at your job. I can't do your job tomorrow without proper training. That's common sense. That's the same thing with trucking. A lot of people want to go watch a couple videos online and then feel like they can be successful in logistics. It's not that simple. That's the first way. They don't have a mentor. The second thing is purchasing a truck and they don't have the money for maintenance. And the first breakdown usually knocked them out of the game. So with that being said, if you have $10,000 to $15,000 saved up or a line of credit card, then yeah, you can go buy a truck. Don't go buy a 2006, 2009 truck and think you're going to do Amazon and be successful. Excuse me. So with that being said, get a truck, but get a fairly new truck. Someone said, what about a DUI felony with Amazon Relay? You could do both. I know people that got DUIs. I know people that got felonies with Amazon. You can definitely do both. Yep, the ultimate bundle. Can I get in the game? Insurance forced me to provoke my authority. How can I get in the game? Insurance forced me to, I guess you meant revoke my authority. You would have to get your authority back up and running. Someone said, I purchased a 16-foot box truck. What's the best load board for loads? You can actually, with a 16-foot load board, 16-foot box truck, you can actually do Amazon relays. It's not a lot of loads, but you can do loads with the smaller the truck, the harder it is to get freight. June 8th, masterclass slots are available. Do you do mentorships? No, I don't do mentorships. But what I do have, the closest thing to my mentorship is my masterclass. My masterclass is like a mini mentorship. I used to have a mentorship early last year. It was $5,000. I felt like I had good people in the class, but I felt like I could help more people with a lower rate because everybody didn't have $5,000 to start and $5,000 to join my mentorship. So I was like, what can I do to get people the same information, same quality, no rushing, no BSing information? So I came up with the one-day masterclass where it's a long class, 7-8 hours. I cram all that information into there. That's $1,000 if you're a newbie. Or, like I said, $750 if you bought my ultimate bundle pack. But let's just say after that class, if you have to talk to me, I still do consultations. 30 minutes cost you $99. An hour costs you $149. So usually people in the master class, because there's a lot of information, sometimes they might have to do 1 or 2 consultations, and then 3 or 4 months down the line, then they'll check in and be like, hey man, I'm thinking about doing this. What you think? And they'll run something by me. But that's the closest thing I have to the mentorship. It's like a la carte. You can reach me anytime you want to. So yes, if you want to think about it, my mentorship is actually my consultations. You can book me as much, like I'm like a attorney. You can retain me. You know what I'm saying? I just don't have a set thing where you can call me every day, all day, if that makes sense. The bundle pack will change your life. What's up, Lenny Max? Yes, it will. The bundle pack, the most impactful guide out there. And like I said, if you guys are late to this class, or not class, I'm so used to being in my master class, it's $149 for Mother's Day weekend. I'm giving Mother's Day a sale. Usually it's $199. Is $199. Is not right now, so it's $149 on sale until Sunday. Shout out to all of our single mothers, mothers that's married, all the mothers out there. Do you know of any mentors? I don't, like I said, I don't offer a mentorship, but I am a mentor. I can mentor you in anything you want. And all my services can be booked by clicking my link in my bio or going to boxtruckshawty.com. Insurance $40K to do rollover. Any suggestion to get back in again? Insurance $40K to do rollover. Man, I don't know if you're saying your insurance is going to be $40K, but you definitely need to book a consultation with me. Let me get you in contact with my broker. How much is the monthly rental? The monthly rental is not monthly, it's weekly. A good rental rate, like I said right now, in this climate right now, is anywhere, the lowest I've seen is like $485, but on average about $500 to $525 a week is considered a good rate when they talk about rentals. And anywhere between 10 cents and I would say 17, 18 cents. Of course, the lower the cents, the better, but 500, 15 cents, 500, 10 cents a mile on a weekly basis, that's pretty much the going rate right now. If you come through me, remember my information. Grab my ultimate bundle pack. I'll show you how to get the discounted rate. Join the masterclass. I'll show you how to do all of this stuff. What time to get a contract with Amazon? I don't understand what you mean by what time, but Amazon, in order to get a contract with them, you need 180 days aged authority. If you need a one-on-one consult 30 minutes, yep, 30 minutes, $99. An hour is $149. How often do you have people do the 3-day training? Man, I'll be booked up with the 3-day training. So if you're trying to do the 3-day training, look at the calendar and book, because it's probably booked out for at least 3 weeks. So that's another thing. So we do training on Sundays and Wednesday. I get this question. I'm glad you asked that, because I get this question every day. Hey, if I book the class, how does it work? If you book on a Sunday, you will come Sunday night. It's only going to have one date on there. It's going to have 9 or 10, 11 o'clock, whatever time it is to book. That's not the time you're going to go out with Amazon. That's just on there for Calendly, the booking service thing on there. You book your slot, whatever day. Let's say you book a Sunday, you'll be going out Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night. If you book Wednesday, you'll be going out Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night. all consecutive nights. That's how you do the 3-day driver training. And it's in Atlanta, Georgia. It's on the south side. It's cheap to buy a ticket to come to Atlanta. They got flights from everywhere for dirt cheap to get there. How much is the rental rate? Y'all just discussed that. My wife and I will be in Atlanta next week for the 3-day training. That's what's up, Berna. Congrats. So yeah, I'll be booked up with the 3-day training. And if you're trying to get in before that, every now and then I could probably squeeze somebody in, especially if you're in my masterclass and you're trying to hit the ground running. Shoot me a DM and I can probably kind of squeeze you in to the masterclass. I mean, not the masterclass, to the meet and greet. Not the meet and greet, man. I got so much going on. Not the meet and greet, to the 3-day training is what I meant. So I plan on doing it too. Yep. So yeah, just look at my calendar and let me see what I'm booked up to. But while we waiting, remember, I have the Mother's Day special 149. Yeah, I'm pretty booked up. 9th to 12th. I think I got the 15th in there that's open. But the 19th, the 26th, the 2nd, the 12th, yeah. So if you want to definitely do that, and a lot of people ask me when is a good time to do your 2 and 3-day training. Let's just say you're a completely brand new person and you took the master class on June 8th. The 9th is the Sunday, the 10th. Let's say you started on the 10th. Literally, you should be up and running. You could be up and running a little after 30 days because it takes 30 days, 21 business days in order to get your authority up and running. But during that time, that's when you can actually do your 2 or 3-day driver training. A lot of people don't wait till your authority goes active. Don't wait till you get the truck. And now you're trying to blow me up. They go, hey, Jabbar, I got my truck. I picked my truck up and I need to get training. You could do the training from the day you decide you want to do this all the way up until the day you pick up your truck. It's smarter to go ahead and do it in between that time. So when you do get your truck, you can actually hit the ground running. Yeah, so do Amazon. Somebody said, okay, you're welcome, bro. Someone said, I can vouch for Akeem. He teaches you everything. He's smooth, too. Thank you, the Truck Hustle. Yep, Akeem, that's my best friend. If you guys don't know, that was my actual first driver who started off working for me and started his own company, too. But that's my best friend, man, from middle school. We did everything together, and I'm proud of him. Thanks for the information. Will y'all go ahead and drop a couple more questions? I ain't gonna hold y'all all night, but while we waiting, masterclass June 8th. We got limited slots still left. $4.99 to get you in. Another $4.99 prior to class. Comes with the ultimate bundle pack guide. Comes with everything you need. Comes with leasing on option for the first 180 days. Best service, best smoothest masterclass out there. Valuable class, impactful class. I've been doing it now for literally June will be a year. We got people that started, came out, up and running. Like, it has a high success rate for the people that's in my masterclass. Someone said Amazon time frame to get a contract. It will take you 180 days to get a contract with Amazon yourself, if that's what you're talking about. Yep. Someone said Akeem is the prime example of hard work and consistency. Yes, he is. He is. Consistency, hard work, dedication, all of that stuff. And he started, you know what I'm saying, like under my wing. So he was my first driver. Like, we learned a lot together. He was the one that was like, when I was go to sleep at night, he was the one that, like, you know what I'm saying, like, helped me manage my drivers at one point, like, to be sleepy because I was working my 9 to 5. So he really helped me out a lot. I helped him out a lot too. Someone said definitely looking for a mentor, Brooklyn Cal. Okay. Well, if you're looking for a mentor, like I said, I don't offer an actual mentorship service, but I offer services just like a mentor. So jump in that masterclass. It's a $9.99, $4.99 down, $4.99 prior to class. And like I said, go read my reviews. I got tons of reviews on my masterclass. And if you, like I said, also, if you guys want to do dispatching, I have a dispatching guide, which is $49. Dispatching is the easiest and quickest way to get into logistics. Let's say you want to start your logistics company, but you don't have all the funds, you don't have all the money. Start dispatching. You know what I'm saying? Join my Box Truck Shawty Boxes group. They got carriers in there looking for dispatchers looking for carriers. So it's not that hard to get up and running. The hardest part about dispatching is finding carriers. Someone said, how many trucks you have now? 5. Yep. What's your question, Credit? So go ahead and drop a couple more questions, because I'm not gonna hold you guys all night. What happens when you abandon your application before paying your insurance? I still have her. Random people threaten me about the DOT compliance, even though I never really got started. Don't worry about that. Those people are soliciting. Like, if they calling you, telling you they part of the government, they part of this, they part of that, just ignore them. Yes, like the FMC is not going to bother you if you signed up and you abandon your application. They don't care. It's just if you let a certain amount of days pass, you got to pay again. So just, you ain't even got to worry about them, if that makes sense. So yeah, and you'll get like a whole bunch of, threatening letters like, hey, if you don't have this, I'm your compliance officer. Your compliance officer. That's not true. Someone said, do you rent or lease your trucks? I rent my truck. So renting and leasing is a little bit similar to each other, but leasing you usually pay one time a month. You might pay $2,000, $2,500, however much you pay monthly. Leasing, you paying usually weekly. Someone says the road to dispatching guide is in the link in the bio. Correct. How much did you charge for a lease-on? I have about $15K, wanted to fly to Atlanta, do a step-by-step one-on-one, have everything business-wise, just need truck insurance and lease-on. I charge to lease-on. None of my business partners are going to allow you to lease-on unless you take the masterclass. As we could talk to Rhonda today, we can vouch for somebody. With that being said, they only want to deal with people that has been through the masterclass. They don't want people calling them, bothering them. They don't want to turn into your mentor, if that makes sense. So with that being said, to be fair to them and everybody else, because a lot of them still have 9-to-5s too, they want you to make sure you've been properly trained. You know how to book loads. When you get on, you ain't messing up the account for nobody else. You ain't rejecting loads. You ain't calling them, asking them, hey man, how do I set a poster truck? How do I book loads? So there's like a smooth transition. But join my masterclass. And I get you up and running, get you leased on, show you how to find a truck, show you how to get insurance, show you how to do all of that. Everything you need to know. I said, I have an insurance quote and a rental quote, the compliance package with Ms. Rhonda. What's the next move? And I've been through the masterclass. The next masterclass, once you speak to Rhonda, Rhonda will pass you on to Tiffany, and then Tiffany will onboard you, Big Ben. So that's it. So once you talk to Rhonda, you got everything in compliance, everything, your driver qualification file, your training, and all of that. Then she'll pass you on to Tiffany, and then Tiffany will actually call you, pair you with the lease-on person, give you your login, show you how to log into Amazon, make sure you get your driver verified so you can physically start booking loads. So that's the next step. Someone said, makes sense. I respect that. I'll buy the masterclass. Yeah, buy it and go read my reviews, man. Like I always tell people, I jump on live every week. Not every week. I missed last week. I was tired. Usually on a weekly basis, and I give back. I answer questions. I don't run. I don't hide. I have reviews. I post with reviews. People that take my masterclass actually jump in here. A lot of people that don't do stuff like this, they hide because they product ain't good. Their services ain't good. My product, I ain't saying is the best, but it's the best. It's the best when it comes to box trucks, Amazon Relay, leasing on. Nobody else is doing this. Nobody else has this information. And I can stand behind my services and my team. Everybody on my team is really good at what they do, real good. If you came to the the meet and greet, you would have met them, and you'll see like people love them too, just like they love me. But at the end of the day, we got some good reviews, and we stand behind our product, and we've been doing this literally a year. So this ain't no fly by night services. Like, oh man, you spending money with somebody you had never met before. Like, I ain't going nowhere. I'm just gonna be right here. And like I always tell people, I move around too much to be trying to, pull fast ones or not give people what they, pay for. So anybody that leave out of that class can say they left out of that class with some good information and knowledge. Now, what they do with it afterwards, that's on them. All right. But like I said, the Ultimate Bundle Pack Guide is on sale till Sunday. Happy Mother's Day early, because I won't speak to you guys again before Mother's Day. I wanted to do something for the mothers, so it's discounted for $149. After that, you can actually join the masterclass, which is June 8th. I skipped the month of May. I would be traveling and doing a lot in the month of May, so I skipped the month of May, having one June 8th. Once that one is sold out, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a June or July one. I might skip to August. So if you're trying to get up and running, I highly advise you join the June class, because I might not have a July class. I might not have an August class. That's the time when people, bouncing around and traveling. I got a lot planned for June. My birthday's in June as well. So that's why I try to get it out early in the year. Someone said, I've been watching you for about 6 months. I got the cheap rates and everything from you. Just need to get started. And I'm just scared. Laugh aloud, because I live in Arizona and would need to find a driver hire. Don't be scared. I can guarantee you can find you a driver. It's not hard, man. To find a driver with box trucks is pretty simple. And I don't know if you out there in Phoenix, but I have a homegirl that just came and did their meet and greet. She started her business out there in the Phoenix area as well. So I don't know how far you from Phoenix, but join the masterclass, man. I mean, I guarantee you'll be on the next live saying, you know what? I ain't even think about it. Someone said, what is your baseline expectation for each truck after expenses on a bad week or month? On a bad week, like I always tell people this, and with a truck, if you have a driver in a truck, you should at least still be able to clear at least $100 a night with a truck. I do $200. I've been in the game a little longer than you guys. My insurance is a little bit lower. I pay a little rental rate, so I clear $200 per truck a night. $200 a truck per night. 5 trucks, that's $1,000 a night. I always do this math. That's $30,000 my truck run, not with one driver, multiple drivers. Now, with that being said, let's just say, I know y'all like, $100 a night. That's a waste of money or waste of time, right? $100 a night don't sound like a lot. Multiply that time 5 trucks. That's $500 a day. Multiply that time 30. That's $15,000 a month net, not gross, net. 15,000 times 12, what's that? $180,000 a year net? Where on earth can you make $180,000 a year at home without working? Just making $100 a day. See, we got to start thinking scaling. You don't make money off of one. One ain't going to change your life. But when you have a system and a machine running behind you, and that's this with 1 truck, 5 trucks. Of course, during peak season, you're going to scale up to get 10 trucks, 7, 8 trucks. Of course, during October, you want to get multiple trucks. Same thing in June if you up and running now. So you could easily make $200,000 a year net, not gross, easy by just making $100 a day, if that makes sense. Someone said, when you get leased on to one of your business partners, I don't understand that question. Someone said, what is your, okay. Someone said, the masterclass is the way. All you have to do is believe in y'all. Believe in them, y'all. Yep, the masterclass is it. Like I said, got great reviews, tons of reviews. Just not 1 or 2, tons of them. When you get leased on, somebody asked you that. Someone said, masterclass was valid. Thanks, All National. Hey, I remember meeting you at the meet and greet. What's up, Keish? How you doing? Someone said, I've been looking for cheap rates for a year. Need a CDL? No, you don't need a CDL. I'm in Nashville and I'm really thinking about it. Stop thinking and get started. You know what I'm saying? Jump. You got to take that jump. And for all you guys that's out there too, I'm going to tell you a book, and I know y'all might like them, might not like them, but I'm going to tell you a book that changed my life. Go read that book, Steve Harvey, Jump. It ain't going to never be a perfect time to start a business, to leave your job or whatever, but you got to jump. You got to believe in yourself. Like, you can only bet on yourself. So with that being said, that book, I was kind of scared too. I read that book. That book changed my life. I don't care if you don't like Steve Harvey. That book motivated me to jump. I said, you know what? I'm going to jump. And after I jump, I ain't look back. So I'm happy. And every so often, I got to put it on Audible and listen to it again. Read the book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, if you ain't heard about it. I know it's like cliche, but those books changed my life. Just listening to those books, man. So I'm going to answer a couple more questions, and we're going to get out of here. Is it possible to get a deal? Is it possible to get another DOT under your license after being in multiple accidents? Yes, you can get another DOT and MC number, and you don't even have to be on the insurance too, other man. You can get your driver to get the insurance, so you don't have to be on it. So I'm in Nashville. I'm really thinking about it. I'm looking for cheap rates. Let's see what this one says. I stay in Phoenix, so we'll thank you for... Someone said I stay in... Where is it? I stay in Phoenix. Okay, that's cool. You stay in Phoenix. So yeah, the young lady that her and her dude came down here, They stay in Phoenix, and they just came and did the class. They did the master class. They about to get. Matter of fact, she sent me a picture today. She got her truck today, so that's dope. So yep, look forward to seeing you in June. That's what's up. Someone said $100 a night is my rent for the month. I'll take it. I know that's right. That's right. $100 a night. I know that's right. So how do you do that? Did you train your cousin? I didn't train my cousin. I mentored my cousin. Taught my cousin everything he know. But my cousin got trained through Akeem. Yeah. All right. Will you ever link up with the Box Truck Bros? I already met up with him. I already met him before. I met him in Houston about 2 years ago. So yeah, I met him already. We already linked up before. We went out, kicked it in Houston, had a good time. Me, him, and a couple other people. But yeah, I already met him before. Wish I could delete profiles off of here. Okay, let's see. Wish I could delete. Are you talking about the person that's being the clown Rhonda? They keep putting all the little faces? I just removed him out of here. He's a clown. He's looking for attention. You know how people are. I don't know what it is. This is weird, or you can't have a good time without some weirdos popping up and trying to mess it up. But you see, I don't even acknowledge them no more. I just hit the button, boop, get him out of here. Just out of courtesy, are you in the dispatcher for your trucks as well? Does it make your money if you do? Someone said, just like, are you a dispatcher for? Yeah, I dispatch all my trucks. Yep. Someone said, masterclass cleared up so many questions. Yes, the masterclass is dope. Is it guaranteed after we take your masterclass to sign up with your business partner with Amazon? Yes, nobody that take that will not be denied. If you take the masterclass, you're guaranteed to be leased on to somebody. The only thing can stop you is you if you don't have anything. Let's see. Thanks. No lie. What's the name of that book again? The name of that book is for the one from Steve Harvey is Jump. Jump. This Jump. If you don't got time to read it, listen to it on Audible. I guarantee you it will open your mind up to like everything in life ain't gonna be perfect. You just gotta make that jump, and you gotta jump. You're gonna get skinned up. You suffer something. A lot of people, it's called paralysis analysis in a nutshell. A lot of people think when they start a business or they starting a business that everything has to be perfect. A perfectionist. Perfectionists don't do good when it comes to starting business because they got to see the beginning to the end. And if you waiting for your business to see the beginning to the end, guess what? You ain't going to never start that business. Apple, Steve Jobs, you watch those movies, the movie Social Network with Facebook, they didn't even, when he started it, I just watched it a couple of nights ago, they didn't even know what it's going to be. Like sometimes you just got to start the business with the vision and be like, you know what? I know I can do this. I know this is going to do something. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I'm working on a business venture right now. I don't know the beginning to the end, but I know, goddamn it, I'm going to put my all into it. I'm going to hustle. I'm going to grind. And it's going to be it's a big thing I'm working on. And I can't wait. I have a, guess what? And in this new business venture, guess what? I have a mentor. And the mentor has been in the business for 8 years. And he's taking me under his wing and showing me everything I need to know. I don't do nothing without a mentor. And that's serious. And once I tell it to you guys, I'm going to release it to you guys in a couple months because I want you to support me what I do. But it's not tied to logistics. It's not tied to real estate. It's a business venture that just fell in my lap. But with that being said, I do have a mentor even when it comes to that. I don't do nothing without a mentor. Someone said, I can't make the June masterclass, so I hope you can do a July or August class. I'm financially ready, but due to a problem, I would need to miss the up-and-coming. I'm going to try, but I'm going to be honest. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull off the July or August one. So, like, I don't know. It's like I said, I know people traveling and moving around. No lie, you give the most realistic. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I try to. Someone said, how do you keep your drivers in off-peak season? Off-peak season, my trucks still run. I just might not clear exactly $200. That's why I say I average about $200. But during off-peak season, I keep my drivers still working. So that's the thing about it. Then you got to remember, if you go back and look at my numbers, October, November, December, I may clear $413,000. That's gross, of course. $413,000. So you should stack money. Like right now, your goal should be like, let me get up and running. Especially right now, if you start what we in May, if you start right now, November, you will actually be able to start now, lease on, have your own account. You know what I mean? You ain't leasing on nobody by peak season time, right? Peak season time, scale up, get you a bunch of trucks. $413,000, October, November, December. Where else on earth can you make that at? That's legal. You know what I'm saying? So you stack enough money during peak season that when you do come to January, February, it's like you got a huge cushion, if that makes sense. Someone says, let's see what it says. No lie. Someone said, could you help me get a truck if I buy the masterclass? I can help you get a rental truck if that's what you talk about, like get a discounted rate. Yeah, let me see. Young K Money. Me and him already linked up. That we used to do events together. Young K Money. Yep, he came up under me too. So he actually, Mr. Seven Figure, he came up under me. He'll tell you the story. He bought my he was working at Amazon. His mom found me on YouTube, showed me to him, and that's how he got started. So I helped him get started with the box truck business and get up and running. So that's how he got started. And we did matter of fact, when I was with the Box Truck Bros, that's who, it was me, him, and trucking out the box. We all went out into a club in Houston at one time. We went out there. And then we did a yacht party last year in Miami in March. So yeah, we already linked up. So after having your authority for 6 months, you are allowed to start using your own. Correct. Yes, correct. Your driver's license suspended. You don't even need a driver's license because if you do the model that I'm doing, you can just put that insurance in somebody else's name, or you can get a driver that's going to drive the truck, so you don't even have to be on there. Someone said masterclass was great. Should have my trucks running before the end of the month. That's what's up. That's what's up. Congrats. Is Amazon the same in New York as in ATL? I'm not going to say the same, but it's the same system. Same stuff works. In Cali, I don't care where you at, is the same system. Someone says, I met Shakira White this week. She was amazing. Oh, that's dope. That's dope, Keish. I remember I met you at the meet and greet. We got our consultation on, Monday. So and I like the information you give in the inbox about putting your cars in your business name. That's right. Put your cars in your business name, most definitely. All my toys. Yep. So I'm going to get out of here. I've been over here way past longer than I think. That's something that did Amazon Read. Can I get the information instead of the trip to the ATL? Yes, Big Ben. If you have somebody that's already done it, you can train with them up there wherever you're at. You don't have to come to Atlanta. Yes, Jim. How do we find mentors? I'm your mentor if you're looking for box trucks. I could be your mentor. Like I said, I do 30, 60-minute consultation. I got a master class. I got 2-day, 3-day driver training. Amazon Relay, box trucks. If you're interested in it, you can definitely tap in with me. All my services can be booked at Box Truck Shawty. Clicking the link in the bio, you can actually book any of my services. And like I said, if you kind of don't know, shoot me a text message and I'll send you my services. Is it true that when you're doing Amazon Relay, will sometimes take you through racist country towns, dirt roads at night to make pickups? I don't know about that. I think a lot of places could be racist, so I can't answer to that question. But I mean, you're gonna go to small towns and small places because that is kind of like what Amazon Relay is. You go into smaller areas and locations. Yeah. Okay. He did not. Let me see. Let's see. What's the last question? I'm going to get out of here. He did elevated for the last couple of years doing. Someone says he did elevated over the last couple of years doing good for herself. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. Yep. Does sitting in a DOT week make sense because of renting? Does sitting on out DOT week make sense because of renting trucks? My paper is tight. Around the 37-point check on a truck that's not mine seems tricky. No, I don't think you need to sit out. It's not what people make it think it out to be. Someone says, I got you in my ear. Knicks just won. Oh, okay. Do you need if there were box truck? No, you do not need a box trucks. Oh yeah, I know who you talk about. 7 minutes. Yeah, he's doing good for himself. Yep. Like I said, I done helped a lot of people get in the game. Like I said, we used to do meet and greets together. We did the thing in Miami. Matter of fact, I just seen him. What went through in May? Yeah, I just seen him last time at Maddie Daddy's meet and greet in Atlanta. But yeah. But I'm out of here. I hope to see you guys at the top. Book those consultations, 2-day, 3-day, masterclass June 8th. I don't know if I'm going to have one in July. So see you guys at the top. I'm out of here.